Subscribe to Fargonauts and please hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back, everybody, to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We're back on Zepho.
It's a hell of a shot to open on, just you standing in front of a dead chicken walker.
Yeah, it is. So now we have to do some backtracking in this area. That's pretty much what this game is. You go to one planet, you find a new ability, you go back to another planet, you do something. It's all over the place. So let's see here. Where do I have to go?
It's a good little hub planet.
Yeah, I like it. I like this planet. It's fun to explore.
What if they had to go like with a different format in the second game, like maybe it all takes place on one world that's very large and you go to different sections of it or whatever different format it might be. What would you maybe want to see as far as like locales or
Nar Shaddaa
settings for the second
game? Are you
game?
kidding? Just all Nar Shaddaa.
Have we seen that before? I don't remember.
In Jedi Outcast, you go to Nar Shaddaa for a little bit.
Nar Shaddaa's nuts, dude.
But it's really not explored as much.
Yeah.
But it's like seedy underbelly stuff, that would have been awesome to see.
See, the thing... Yes, but like the thing with Star Wars inherently is like the characteristics of the one place you go on a planet is like what the whole planet is in Star Wars. It's like Hoth. The whole planet is that.
But you can uncover a lot.
It's every planet. It's every planet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Coruscant, all city.
Coruscant. There you go. Yeah. Just all that city.
The forest moon of Endor, the entire
Tatooine.
moon forest. Tatooine, all desert.
Yeah, so it's like
Mon Calamari or whatever that planet is. That's the race.
Underwater.
Whatever they're Calamari, or Mon Cala.
Yeah,
all water.
Yeah.
It's weird that, and even in this game, Ilum is a planet in this that is the planet that they like hollow out to make into Starkiller Base
because of the Kyber crystals.
All ice planet. So it's weird that they've maybe like accidentally, unintentionally set like a precedent now.
Yeah.
Unless they go out of their way to be like, hey, look at us on this Disney Plus show. We're in this locale. Hey, look at us now. We're on the same planet, but different.
Like, what does actual Endor look like?
That's a very excellent question.
We've just been on the forest moon.
The forest moon. Yeah, that's not Endor. That's the forest moon. We don't even know what the fuck its name is. It's probably like designated
the forest moon of Endor.
L35X2200 or something at some point, but La Luna de Noche, as it's known to the Ewoks. I just imagined like a bunch of Ewoks being
Is that just
like,
the moon of the night?
Yeah.
Pretty redundant.
But it's not what it means.
As opposed
it's how
to the
it
moon
sounds.
of the day.
So So like, if they're all like first generation, if like it's a like, I'm trying to think of a good word for it. Imagine the Ewoks acting like they're all like first generation an Italian community, like all hanging out on the bridges and on their balconies at night, looking up at the moon, just like, when the moon is out. Little squeaky chipmunk voices.
That'd be perfect.
Hey, get out of here! That was fucking havoc. I don't know what you're talking about. Get it, come on.
Yeah, it's kind of like instead of like going to different cities or parts of the world, they're different planets that just are those different environments. You know what I mean? In Star Wars, instead of like, hey, we're in fucking the Wild West, but now we need to go to cold place, and we're gonna have to travel to this cold place where it's a bunch of snow. That's instead of doing it like a traditional thing where you're just traveling across a continent or something. I'm traveling across space.
Now that you mentioned the
Yeah.
setting and like the type of story like themes, it makes sense. Like when you think about Tatooine, you think about gunslingers,
Yeah, Western shit.
stuff. And if you think about like Nar Shaddaa or like Coruscant, you think of like corrupt bureaucracy and like
Yep.
you just think about a different like style of filmmaking. Like you could
Yep.
choose between, I want this based on Naboo, so it's like more fantasy driven.
Mhm.
It's more like knights and damsels and things
Yep.
like that.
Yep. Exactly.
It just
The location
what it,
dictates tone instead of, the other way around.
one thing that it definitely does is makes the scale of everything so much bigger. Because, like you said, instead of it being like an Indiana Jones, like traveling across a map to get from one continent to another to change locations, it's
Mm-hmm.
every time it's changing planets or even changing like solar
Yep.
systems.
Yep.
So, it if it were to be like, you remember in Rise of Skywalker, they were like analyzing that necklace that Rey grabbed through the Force and being like, "Oh, we're trying to track down where this came from based on its design and the peoples that might have made it."
Yes.
Vaguely,
Do you,
yes.
do you, so yeah, they were doing that. And so if you're doing something like, "Oh, we know that this comes from a desert," okay.
Yep.
It's not like, oh, I know that there's a desert on this spot on this planet. It's no,
Yep.
I know that these planets are deserts.
Mm-hmm.
How many solar systems and galaxies and all kinds of stuff does
Likelihood
that span?
of
And
based off of
it makes it,
fuel and whatever dictates how
yeah, it
far
makes
you
it like
go.
so
Yeah.
much bigger. Like instead of just one spot on the planet, it's like, oh,
Yep.
there's like 7,500 desert planets, bro. Where are we going?
Which they almost had to, which is like this is a galactic community, not a global community, right? So it's like
Mhm.
it makes more sense to be like, oh, I'm just going to go to this different place. It would logically lead you to a bigger map.
And I guess it kind of like makes a little bit more sense now in Force Awakens when Rey and Han and everybody are arriving on the planet where Maz Kanata's castle is, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Wow, it's so green," because
Yep.
that's got to happen all the fucking time
Yeah.
to people
She's never seen
in
it
Star
before.
Wars. Yeah, like
Yeah.
somebody's never seen sand. Somebody's never seen water, like big bodies of water. Somebody's
Yep.
never seen
Snow.
snow,
Mhm.
or even trees or whatever it is.
Yep. Which is just a scaled up version of, a global thing too, because there are a lot of
Mhm.
people, especially in olden times, who have never been to certain areas where certain climates or certain features,
So
geographical features of them.
since they like definitively said in or like set it up in Solo that
Yeah.
that there was a like droid revolution and there was a big point of like freedom and free will for droids.
Yeah.
Why haven't we seen a planet that's like a
All
droid
droids.
planet, or like
There might be
instead
one.
of
We just
Coruscant
haven't
being
seen it.
a human city being like a robot city? Everything's
That's a good
mechanical.
point.
But you could see that, though, maybe that rebellion was crushed by something, right? Or someone. Or there is that planet, we just haven't seen it, right?
The
Yeah.
Techno Union Army.
Yeah. The Techno Viking army.
Getting angry at cars and waving around bottles of water.
Hell yeah, dude. Gotta stay hydrated.
The entire planet, like you're like a few light years away from
You
the
can
planet.
fucking feel it.
Coming
Who's
in
that
for a
fucking
landing,
big
everybody's
boy?
wearing big old like earplugs and. Oh, he screamed.
Who's that chunk?
He's a nasty troll.
Not sticking
gonna go
around to
fight?
finish him off, huh?
He was dead before he even walked away. Cool anime.
Omiwa wo shinderu.
Is there any more Mykals in this game, or are we tapped out on Mykals?
Never say never.
That was, well, you'll see them one more time, and then that'll be it.
I suppose if we go to the planet of the Mykals, we'll probably see them.
There is like, Tyler could make the specific choice to go out of his way to go find the Mykal, but there's really
but
only one
like,
spot
what's
where
the point?
Mykal hangs out in this game.
Yeah,
So.
it's only one spot where he's directly in your path.
We've
Mykals are like that.
There's two spots, but there's only one spot where it's like his native home.
Yeah,
You dig?
land of the Mykals. Yeah,
There's another spot that's not the land of the Mykals. There was a Mykal that was extracted from his natural habitat. And
just a fucking
Place
loose
before
Mykal,
Loose Michaels, they happen in the galaxy.
dude. Loose Mykal, hot Dustin,
Hot Dustin, Heavy Henry, Loose
loose
Mykal,
Mykal, fucking Bustin Hoffman.
Bustin. Good lord.
Oh,
So what are you back in here for? Why are you in this stinky metal
This is
place?
new.
Oh, I see.
that's 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 what they call Darth Vader's crotch. Stinky metal place.
Be sure to clean the stinky metal place.
Oh, we got a
Oh
rat
god,
lich.
that fucking rat!
Oh, rip.
He's back now. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to
Oh,
find
Jesus.
you glitching out inside of...
Stinky metal place.
Yeah.
Yeah. This fucking monkey bar champion here. Fucking king of the playground.
Uh-oh,
Oh, hello.
what's happening over there?
It's one of those.
A looker in the shadows.
It's one of them Alan Two Dicks.
The two dicks.
Good old
Two Dicks, dude.
Alan Double Dong.
Like a dude. Yeah. Double dangle.
And now
Zweischwanz.
now he's your friend.
I like Zweischwanz. Zweischwanz.
Zweischwarz.
Alan Zweischwanz.
Guten Tag, Schweißbad. Schweißbad.
I think that's the like only language that I know the word for penis for.
Schwanz.
Yeah. Took Latin for 4 years, didn't even learn what the fucking word for penis was.
What would it be in Hinglespeak?
We already know, dude. We've been talking
Triangle.
about it. Dangy, triangle, multiples, just like
Yes.
real life.
So what would the name be? What would his name be?
Oh,
What's the version of his name in
double
Hinglespeak?
dangy. It would definitely be double dangy.
Double
think.
Dangy?
Yeah.
Just Alan Double Dangy?
Yeah.
No
Alan
A Double
Double Dang.
Dangies?
A double dangs, dude. A dub dangs, bro. A dub dangs. is
That's pretty
definitely-
good.
See, there, I knew there was like a thread that was going to be followed for what it was, so I wanted to seek that out.
Anything to make a word small or words smaller and more concise and stupider sounding, I'm all about it. Go from Alan Double Dangy to Alan Double Dang to A Dub Dangs, dude.
Do you think the principles of Hingspeak could apply to any given name, theoretically?
Yeah. Some are easier than others. Others
Should
you
we
kind of
test
have
that
to
theory?
kayfabe it a little bit.
Can
mean,
I
we
can I
could.
just give you names and see if you can Kingify them.
Yeah, some. I mean, like, Tudyk is like perfect for Hingsby because it involves
It's-
dangies. So
It's very good. Yes.
yeah.
What about another Alan? What about Alan Rickman?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
Alan Rickman. That's a good one.
Maybe Michael Shannon.
See, these will be tough. Alan Rickman, you got Rick in there, which is already close to Dick, so kind of.
See, this is to everybody at home. This is how you beat the Sphinx in the fable that your parents tell you about the broad who like stops you on the path and
Except
asks
in
you
this
to
story,
to answer their question.
SPHINCTS. Sphinx. Like
Groucho's
Sphinx.
like, "Oh, bro, try and stump me, dude. I bet you can't."
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, do you think you could Hingify
We'll call him
names?" And
Alan Rickman's
There you
Allie
go.
Dix. Allie Dix for Alan Rickman.
Allie Dix.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Michael Shannon. Let's see. Maybe just M Chans. I don't know. That was tough.
Deepak Chopra.
Oh, the old D chops, dude.
Very, very similar to M Shan.
That's the thing. It's see, D chops works a little better because that's already kind of working in my field there.
Gwyneth
naturally-
Paltrow.
Gwenny Pelts.
Gwynny Palts, dude. Yeah, or G Pally.
G
G
Pally.
Pally also.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
JGL?
JGL, but
JG?
oof.
Call him
J
Jiggle.
Geets?
Jogo
Jogo.
Levs, dude. Jogo Levs.
Okay. Aaron Eckhart.
His would probably just be kind of boring.
It's not my hey, it's not my job. I don't come up with the
Airy
names.
X?
I just say them.
I know. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be something boring like Airy X or
Harry Pex?
AX or E Hardy. E Hardy. There we go.
All right.
I'm trying to think of
I think we're good.
Tommy
Yes.
Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Bones.
Tommy Lee Jeans.
TL Jangs.
Just a pair of jeans.
TL Jangs kind of is fun.
I'm fine
Okay.
with that. We'll leave it at Tommy Lee Jangs or TL Jangs.
TL Jangs, dude. Sounds like a discount denim company, but
I'd wear it.
get you a pair of TL
I'd
Jangs.
wear them. Back to school sale.
Make sure you put on a pair of TL Jangs.
Or like TJ Maxx, but in like the Hingle world. TL Jangs.